Tanning is the force that went beyond musical boundaries and into the psyche of young America, blurring cultural and demographic lines so permanently that it laid the foundation for a transformation. Understanding this phenomenon is what made me a successful entrepreneur in the worlds of music and advertising. In my career, I've had the honor of working with true icons. During this series, I'll introduce you to these amazing people and personalities, and we'll talk about how they and the tanning effect are changing the world. I am Steve Stoute, and welcome to the Tanning Effect. Today I sit down with the lady, the center of fashion and pop culture universe today, Miss Lady Gaga.
Hello.
How you doing? I'm so happy to have you here.
Nice to see you,
There's so many things that I want to ask you. I just got on Twitter recently and I put it out there. I said, I'm going to interview Gaga. I asked, what questions do people want to hear, you answer? And the questions that came back a lot were around hip hop music. And it was like, first question is, was there anything when you're not writing songs or touring, what do you listen to? What's on your iPod?
Well, I listen to a lot of heavy metal and a lot of old rock and roll and glam music. But actually recently I've been listening to the new Ye and Jay record, kind of on repeat. I love it.
You like Watch Your Throne? Well,
not only do I love, obviously, the music and have always felt that Jay-Z and Kanye were ahead of their time. The video for Otis, it's just, there's something so incredible about the fact that they took this car that years ago, they would have shined the Maybach up, waxed it, shined a beautiful light off of it, and would have heralded the newness and the expensiveness and the luxury of the vehicle, and yet they walk in and they f this car up, and it's all about saying hip hop has changed and we're moving in a new direction.
Has hip hop music at all affected any of your songwriting, your style?
Of course. I mean, I think it was always the lifestyle of hip hop. The sort of celebration of decadence as the cherry on top of success. After you eat in the industry for so long, once you make it to the top, you bring all your friends with you and you celebrate. I mean, that was always my favorite thing about my favorite hip hop artist. And in fact, it influenced me so much that when I would be interviewed very early on in my career about my success, and I would be so confident about it and so forthright, people would say, oh, she's, female pop singer, she's from New York, she's 22, why is she talking like that? But I was raised listening to music and watching and idolizing these legendary people that had come from the streets or worked from the ground up. And I thought, well, if you really worked for it, which I did, you should emulate that sort of gratitude.
So you've transcended many generations and demographics with your music. You've put your little monsters are 60 and 16-year-olds. You got gay and heterosexuals coming together and black, white, and indifferent. Talk to me about, what did you do? How did you bring all of these different generations together and different people together and you just transcended lines that most artists can't?
The most basic thing that I could say is just that there's nothing exclusive about what I do. Nothing exclusive about the music, nothing exclusive about the approach, nothing exclusive about who's invited to the party. Everybody's invited to our party. And there's really no group or any lifestyle that I don't sing about. In a way, it's the inclusion, I think, of all kinds of people to come together and get to know one another. That's sort of the greatest thing about the Monster Ball.
Did you have a specific tanning moment?
I was always making music for everyone, and I was never targeting my music to the masses